Here we are then. Good evening to all guys, and welcome to this recording. I'm Henry Persichetti. I decided to record this presentation. I will try to be as short as possible because very often they ask me, have you something recorded? Yes, the answer is yes. We have it, but we have advanced things on the business. There are people who, despite everything they have seen, another thing that I struggle to understand some mechanisms. And so I tried to overturn our EOM presentation in something more open than more detailed. Of course, I'll try not to steal too much from your time. And I hope I can help all those people who tell me, okay, Henry, I want to collaborate with you, but I need to understand a little bit better everything. Then I make you introducing myself seems to me more that I don't want to be dutiful boring, but I have to tell my story. My name is Henry Persichetti. As you can see from the slide, I collaborate with Chogan and with the Revolution team because I'll already give you some information. First of all, we are not the company that is clear this element. Therefore, there are many companies of network marketing, but those like me are not the company. We are networkers. And in as such, we choose the company with which to collaborate. Let's say we choose the company that we go to represent. Therefore, at this moment, I am representing the company Chogan. I am a consultant of the company Chogan, but I belong to a team. Really, I belong to two teams because every group of networker has a somewhat its own team. Its own team is a really important element because you have to choose well the person with whom you will go to collaborate, because that person that will help you to enter in this world will be your sponsor. And who is the sponsor? The sponsor is the guide, is your reference, is your AM shoulder. AM is that person who, in short, in addition to presenting you the activity, then will help you really to perform at the best. And therefore, we are divided into a main team that is called Revolution Team. Once I called it the HP team, but it seemed a bit too exaggerated with my reference to that company. So I transformed it into the Revolution team. I am truly grateful to all those people who currently belong to this team. So a big kiss to all of you. The other team is the Evolution, the Elevation Tribe. It's something big that I'll show you among my activities. My intent is to talk to you about the business, or better, if you want to have clear ideas, you need to understand the three fundamental aspects of a business, especially in network marketing. This applies to us, to Shoker, but it applies to all network businesses in the world that may be offered to you tomorrow. So always ask about these three elements. There must be a company, and it must be a company that is as strong and thriving as possible, especially in a market that has never had a crisis. And then there must be a clear, simple, feasible, and also duplicable business. Okay? I hope I'm being clear. Obviously, before diving into the presentation, I want you to understand a few things. Even if you've heard this before, it's worth hearing again. What do I mean? Our job is to offer this opportunity to everyone. Why? Because it's an activity anyone can do. Whether employed or not, men or women, busy or not, practically everyone can do it. There's no category of people who can't do this. We want committed people who say, okay, I want to be part of this. So how do we do that? We usually use a kind of filter. When we talk to people, we ask questions that help us get clear answers and provide clear information so that the person responds. By answering our questions, they're actually answering themselves. For example, lately when I talk to people, I often do this activity. When I speak with them, I ask this question during our conversation. I ask them this: how are things going for you lately? What made you listen to this presentation? What made you say, okay, let's hear what they have to say? Was there something that really motivated you? Because let's be honest, most of us, myself included, start this while already having a job. So, a commitment. The real question isn't what you do, but do you have free time? Because the main job is sacred, of course. But what I'm really interested in is that you decide to invest your free time in this activity, because that's where we'll see if you can make something of it, as we all have some free time. We don't work 20 hours a day, and if you do, quit now, because it means you're working too much and gaining too little. So in a normal day, we have about 5 to 6 free hours. We need to figure out how to invest them in this field. But let me ask you another question. Do you agree with me that sometimes a single meeting can it change your life? Why am I asking you this? Has it happened before? Are you married? Think about when you met your spouse. Did that meeting change your life? Well, it did. The same thing can happen right now as you listen to this presentation. What we need is to understand if there's a valid goal, a reason that drives you to do this. My reason was being tired of queuing at the factory for a raise. Every year, the raise always went to someone else. I'm not talking about moving up in rank. I was in aerospace level 5, after 14 years still level 5, not well connected enough. I was tired of queuing, seeing the usual favorites advance. I needed a solution. At that moment, fate led someone to tell me about this opportunity, and I thought, this is the chance I've been waiting for. Something's off in your life. This could be the time to say, I want to give it a shot. Okay, I'll try to convey this in this video. I'm offering you a chance to change your circumstances. Of course, it must be something worthwhile, something worth making some sacrifices for. Okay? I'm someone who loves work, but also wants to chase dreams. This is a rare opportunity. Can you seize it now? All right, let's see how it's done. I'll cut to the chase and give you clear information. First, let's look at the company, okay? Set aside any doubts. I'll explain the company and products. How can we say? The Italian company 100%, and hats off to them. Think about that. I met this company in June of 2015. So now, well, let's consider that we are in October of 2024 when I'm recording. I met the owners of this company in June of 2015. It was a very funny meeting because, well, we were financially broke, economically speaking, but not only. And Michelangelo Paradiso and this company grew in a way impressive. So what I want to say is great ambition, great desire to do, great entrepreneurship, and above all, great respect, because despite the turnover of millions of euros, they are still an Italian company that are still in Italy, unlike many other companies that leave abroad, okay? But that's not all that I want to tell you. Why? Because these are the products from 2015 to 2023. That turnover, 2 million, 9 million, 30 million, 50 million, not candies, not peanuts. And it's therefore the largest Italian company of consumer products and has a steady growth thanks to network marketing. And to confirm what I'm telling you, because you could even not believe my words, I'll give you some other information. It's a site that is called Business Forum. Who is it? It's a site dedicated to all the network marketing companies in the world. It's not verified. There's no check if your company is listed. Why? Because Chogan is there. But it's not just Chogan. Globally, it's among the top 20 companies. It should be a source of Italian pride. These are prestigious, well-known firms. Our Chogan from Barletta is top 20. It's really fascinating. So the question naturally arises, how was this possible? Since 2015, how many crises occurred? How many businesses have failed? I've seen a promising company stall too. I'll respond. Part of the credit goes to the products, mind you. Part of the credit, because the other part is due to the business and people. What can I say about the products? Well, there are many products, but Chogan SPI is known worldwide for the extraordinary quality of its perfumes. Currently, they have in their catalog 142 fragrances inspired by perfumes most popular in the market, and they have an impressive growth. I mean, they have very beautiful bottles. But what's most, let's say, sought after and requested by customers is the quality. In what sense? The perfume must smell good, but also be long-lasting. How often have you bought a perfume, maybe inspired, and after 2-3 sprays, half an hour later, you can't smell it anymore? So such products are on the market. Well, Chogan understood this early on, and already in 2015, they focused everything on fragrance quality. This means having amazing fragrances that last all day, sometimes even longer. Customers are thrilled, they're over the moon because these perfumes are truly high quality. This is key because it's really one of the products that sells itself. Let's see if this video starts. Okay, got it. See you next time. Behave yourselves here, all right? Okay, besides quality, there's also beauty, right? That's important too, because perfume should be elegant. What you've seen is just one of the many ads the company provides us. So we consultants don't need to worry about materials because the company supplies them for us. Besides these bottles of great perfume, it says 141 fragrances here. But now there are 143, and it's not just perfumes. If you want to explore, know there are over 2,000 made in Italy products for beauty and body care. Everything for hair, face, and body skin, including supplements. As you can see from the certifications, the made in Italy aspect is emphasized. Over 90% of Shogun products are made in their factories in Barletta and Trani. These factories employ over 350 people daily, a true giant producing made in Italy goods. It's a major industry that manufactures and sells its own made in Italy products. So, an important line, let's quickly look at the well-known detergent lines. Shogun detergents, known for 9 years for quality and value, help us save money. They're concentrated, really special, and designed for all needs. I think the catalog has over 20 different detergents, truly for every need. Moving on, there's makeup, also made in Italy. They focus on nickel-free and vegan products, obviously not tested on animals. It's expected in 2024, though some brands still don't comply. Network marketing means creating a business with others, okay? I'll show you some key points, but won't go into details. First, the company pays us when we build a team. Let's set aside sales and savings and focus on business. Want to offer an opportunity to those needing extra income. Know people seeking a second income source out of necessity. If they join your team after I talk to them, you earn. It's that simple. The company operates on a point system. Look at this example. A 100 milliliters perfume costs a customer 30 euros. In this case, the consultant is a client of another consultant. The company recognizes 15 euros as turnover and charges 12.80 points. To put it another way, let's say you go grocery shopping. You have a loyalty card at the supermarket. What does the supermarket do? You shop, show your card, and earn points. Shogun does the same thing. You make purchases and earn points. The interesting part is they don't give you pots, pans, duvets, or hair dryers. Instead, they pay you monthly based on a plan, 500 total points, 4%, 1,500 total points. Total means your turnover plus that of everyone you bring in. The turnovers add up to reach 1,000. Here's my question. 5,000 points every month. Because as more people join, the monthly turnover increases. 3,500 points, 12%. 7,000 points, 16%. And that's not all. Why? Because we can go further. As the group grows, points and percentages increase. Look, 15,000 points, 23%, 15,000 points, 25%, which have names. See, amethyst, onyx, sapphire. I'll spare you the details. Let's get to the point. How much can you earn? Well, here are the figures. Here's the average monthly income for marketers. So the difference is this. In sales, you might earn 400, 1,000 euros monthly. In marketing, earnings grow lifelong. It's tied to your team size. Look, 20 euros, 100 euros, 400 euros, 800 euros, 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros, 5,000 euros, 10,000 euros, 20,000 euros, and up. It's all true. Okay? It's all possible because I'm one of those doing it right now. So the question is why I started, why so many people started. Consider that Shogun currently has over 150,000 members worldwide, and it generates impressive revenue. The question is, why did these people start? Well, I can tell you, they're ordinary people who decided because they were driven by something. For example, to pay bills. Guys, this is today's reality. It's hard to pay the bills. Well, this is the right opportunity. Or others struggle to pay their mortgage. Why do I speak in past tense? Because they've solved the problem thanks to Shogun. Through these activities, they can pay their mortgage, they can pay their rent, they can pay their bills, they can afford to buy shoes for their kids thanks to earnings from these activities. And then friends, well, simply wanted to go on vacation a bit more often. I mean, how many people took a vacation 10 years ago and haven't since because money's always tight? So take this money, set it aside, and go on vacation next year, okay? So there are many different reasons. I'll just tell you this. It's all about need. You need this activity. There's another activity. I'll say this. While listening, you might think, give it a try. Well, know that success is a choice. A peaceful life is the result of your decisions. The person who showed you this video put the icing on the cake. They didn't tell you fairy tales, but real facts, because I belong to one of the strongest communities in Italy and Europe. It's called Elevation Tribe. Who is Elevation Tribe? Well, the founder, seen here facing away, is named Francesco Picciotto. I decided to work with them, especially him, as we've been friends for years, did the same work, and recently chose to collaborate. Why? Because he's a pro, and this community of thousands delivers results. Look here, this is us. I'm the small one kneeling next to Francesco. Look at their faces. Ordinary people. Some worked in factories, some were bartenders, some owned tobacco shops, some were hairdressers, some had clothing stores, just regular folks who were tired of living a life of sacrifice, always burdened by the lack of money. This is the Elevation Tribe, and these are our numbers. Take a look at this. In 2023 alone, we brought 5,000 plus people into the business, made over 16 million euros in revenue, and produced over 40 new managers. That's a whole lot of success. This is from 2023. You might be thinking, sure, but that was a year ago. All right, fair enough. Here's last month, September 2024. I'm recording this on October 22nd. We added over 1,000 new members to our community, made 2.4 million euros in revenue, promoted 2 new Amethyst managers earning €2, 000 plus monthly, 4 new team leaders earning euro 800 plus monthly, and 9 new senior leaders earning over 400 euros monthly. That's us, ordinary people with extraordinary results. We walk the talk, unlike those who just talk. So if this resonates with you, if something's calling you, go for it. Make your recording. How? Talk to your sponsor, the person who invited you. They'll help you register and excel in this venture. Choose your sponsor wisely. I say this because you'll see folks on social media saying, join me, but pick carefully. You need someone who can truly help you. With us, that's not an issue. We're pros who put our heart and mind into this every single day, period. Having doubts? If you're not ready to dive in, try some products first. Why? It'll help you get to know the company and the product. Thanks to this video, you now understand the business. With clearer ideas, you might decide to join later. Guys, I have nothing else to add. I'll just say this. I've shown you the company, products, business, and Elevation Tribe. I've confirmed multiple times that this works. I hope I've excited you a bit, because now we can start writing your story too. In my team, there are dozens of people whose lives this business has changed or at least improved. A kiss to all. For anything, contact me on social media. I'm always available. Long live network marketing and ambitious people. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon.